Hi. So you can probably obviously see that I cut my hair. I cut it off last Thursday. My younger sister cut my hair and chopped off about almost a foot in braided. So probably more than that if it was actually down. And I'm donating it to Locks of Love. And I should have actually brought these over before, but I have these are the braids. They're in a bag, so because that's how you have to ship them off. But yeah. So those are the two braids. And this is probably the shortest that I've ever had my hair. So it's kind of been an adjustment getting used to it, but I like it, and it's a lot easier to take care of. Like, washing it is so much easier, and with limited energy and restrictions on like showering because of having a central line and stuff like that, it's just so much easier. So yeah, it's for a good cause. It's for Locks of Love. Yeah, so I'm glad that I did it, and it turned out cute, I think, especially since it was my younger sister doing it and she doesn't really have professional experience. So yeah. In other news, I finally got all the medical records together for my insurance company, and we're sending them off tomorrow. I think we're overnighting them to the contact person at the kind of intermediary liaison company place. So hopefully, right now it's less than 2 weeks until the switch happens, and so until my old insurance will no longer be effective. And there's basically no chance that it's going to get approved, that the disabled dependent status is going to be approved by then. So I'm just hoping that it'll be done as quickly as possible, and hopefully maybe within like 3 or 4 weeks at least it'll be all set. When I told my infusion company about it, they kind of freaked out, and they're going to send me a ton of stuff, which I may have said in another video, I don't remember. But that's fine, you know. I'd just rather have things taken care of ahead of time and not be scrambling without insurance. So I still have to next week go ahead and refill all my prescriptions, and hopefully it'll be okay to refill them all at that point, because I think it'll be like a week early. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be prepared, and it won't be too awful, because I'm gonna have a lapse in my primary insurance coverage. Health-wise, things are okay. I spent all day Saturday in bed, sleeping and resting and just kind of trying to recover from the week, which was nice, but totally necessary. Like, I didn't really have a choice in the matter. I kind of wanted to like go out. I want to go see the new Harry Potter movie, and I had errands and stuff, but just nothing was going to get done on Saturday. There was no fighting it, pretty much. On Sunday I did get some errands done, and I went and sang at my mom's church, which was good, although it meant getting up kind of early, so that wasn't great, but not earlier than when I have to get up during the week to go to work. And we're down to the last 2 weeks at camp, so I actually only have 4 days left there, and that's it for me at this preschool, unless I go back and end up subbing some next year, which I may end up doing because I don't work my new job on Fridays. So yeah, so that's I'll be glad when that's done and I'm not driving up there, because it's like a little over an hour, just over an hour if there's no traffic, and if there is traffic it's longer, and even when I don't have to be there until later, I still leave kind of the same time, and it's just annoying. And I'm also probably going to go visit my old camp this week. I used to work at an art camp. I taught theater there, and I was actually there in various positions for 10 years, and last summer was my last summer. I decided that was enough of it, and I'm glad that I did, but I miss it. So I'm going to go visit, since I don't work at the preschool on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to go visit. And I'm babysitting again, and, not as much, but kind of the same kind of stuff going on this week. I also, when I went and stopped into my doctor's office today to pick up the medical records, I saw my doctor really briefly. She was coming out of her office, and there actually wasn't anyone in the waiting room, so she must have had a quiet time right then. And she asked me how things had gone with the Tiger cycling, because I hadn't seen her or talked to her since then. And I told her, well, not so good. I had a lot of trouble with nausea and no appetite, and just feeling really awful, and throwing up one night and stuff like that, and that I only managed 3 days of it. And she was sorry to hear that I'd had the trouble with it, but she still kind of wants to pursue it, to pulse it, to only do 3 days a week of it, because she said that you need to do a minimum of 72 hours to really get at the Lyme. So, as of right now, we're trying to get the insurance stuff cleared up first, and then I'm willing to give it a solid try, to try it for like a month of pulsing it 3 days a week, especially, and this might sound weird, but if I could just do it on the weekends. I mean, I would have really, really awful weekends, but at least then I maybe, hopefully, wouldn't be feeling quite as awful when I'm at work during the week. So I'm willing to try it, if we can get it approved for like a month. I'm on the full dose of the rifampin, which has been going okay, although I'm kind of feeling more like nauseous, and just my stomach is funny, which obviously my stomach has issues anyway, so it's not news. And I was kind of expecting to have some trouble, but at least I'm tolerating it, and I'm not throwing up or anything like that, so that's good. It is a little bit of a struggle to take it on an empty stomach, because I don't really eat meals so much as just like snack. So like having to go 3 hours without having any kind of a snack is kind of hard, and I haven't done that well some days, but whatever, do the best I can. And my doctor also said that I told her that the Doxy was going well at the lower dose, and I wasn't having the sun sensitivity, and she told me, I can play around with the dose to see if 300 milligrams would still allow me to be out in the sun, which I think it would. So I might try that, because right now at 200 milligrams a day, I can be out in the sun without having to cover up and without wearing sunscreen, and I'm not burning. So I think that 300 I would be able to manage. Even if I had to wear sunscreen, I can manage that. So I think I'll be trying that to see if that is okay. So that's kind of things. Kind of trying to get somewhat ready for my sister moving out and my taking over the upstairs, which will be nice. I'm looking forward to that. And trying to plan some weekend trips to visit some friends, which will be nice. I haven't really managed as many trips this summer as I was hoping, but I've had kind of more things come up going on. So, So I hope you're all doing well. Bye.